Hello lovely ones, how are you on this fine sunny Tuesday afternoon? The sun is shining, it's marvellous. I'm in the polytunnel and the world is a happy place. The sun is shining, so that means that they're spreading slurry next door, so that is what the machinery that you can hear is. It's a busy working farm next door, so there's always lots of noise, but that's part of living out in the countryside. With the return of the sunshine, the urge to get out in the garden is rather strong. It's still quite early to be planting a lot of things, but there are some things that we can get started. I have not had fresh parsley for a very long time. I didn't get a great crop last year, or the year before, to be quite honest. Just my head and my heart weren't in the garden as much as they could have been, just with everything that was going on. Life was lifing rather spectacularly. I'm hoping this year is going to be very different. So I have some parsley seeds here. This is Italian Giant. Hopefully these will take. The company that I got these seeds from don't exist anymore, and some of their seeds haven't been great at germinating, but we're going to see how we get on with them. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to grab a plant pot. Usually what I do is I get one of those big sort of window box planter things to grow my parsley in, but I'm thinking this year I want to try and grow it in more smaller pots so that it's easier to harvest and I can dot them about the place and harvest at different times, because when there's a lot of parsley growing in one area, it can tend to suppress the growth from underneath. So we're going to give this a whirl and see how we get on. I want to do a lot more succession planting this year, so sort of it staggers the growing period. So we'll see how we get on anyway. First things first, I'm going to fill this. I'm going to not tread on the dog. That's the first thing. Next, I'm going to fill my pot up with some compost. Now this bag of compost has been sat out in the rain, so it's rather moist. So I probably won't need to water this because the soil is very, very damp. I'm just breaking up any clumps that are in here. Now I've filled that to there. I'm going to grab my seeds and just sprinkle them over the top. You know, growing soft fresh herbs like this, it's really simple. The germination time can vary depending on where you're growing, the amount of sunlight it's getting and the temperatures, but what I might do is bring this inside and keep it on the kitchen window ledge. I know we are due to get some more frosts in the coming weeks, and although it's warm and sheltered in the polytunnel, it can still get blooming cold. So it's a good idea, if you're looking to get any herbs started at this point, to maybe start them off on a warm sunny window ledge inside. I'm just going to sprinkle these on here. Now this company that I bought them from, they specialised in having smaller packs of seeds so that you weren't having to fork out as much money. So what I've put in there is ample for this size pot. If it were like a regular size pack, I would maybe do a third to half of a pack in that size pot, just because it would be so overcrowded and it's a waste of seeds. Now that we've put the seeds in, I'm just going to sprinkle over a covering of soil and just do that quite loosely. Maybe do a little bit more because we can, and pat it down a bit. And as I mentioned, this soil is quite damp, so I'm not going to water this. I'll probably take it inside and water it tomorrow, just ever so, stick my teeth back in, ever so slightly, from the top, and depending on the heat in my kitchen, I may put some cling film over the top just to give it that greenhouse effect. But watch this space and see what happens. Anyway, until next time, my lovelies, take care, and I'll chat to you again soon.